Hi guys! Today I'd like to talk about highly sensitive people, or some people know them as HSPs. HSPs are people that have high sensitivity to sights, sounds, and emotional cues in their environment. So they may feel a sound a lot stronger than another person and become jumpy. They may see things and respond emotionally. And so while we all feel different emotions, or we hear things and we see things as well, highly sensitive people feel and hear things to a higher degree than other people that wouldn't identify as a highly sensitive person. Now, if you're an HSP, you may be questioning if something is wrong with you. Here's an interesting fact. Research has shown that they have found a highly sensitive gene or a marker that confirms that this is literally part of who you are. That nothing is wrong with you, that your nervous system is just a little bit stronger than the average person, and that's okay. In reality, they estimate that about 15 to 20% of people would be considered a highly sensitive person. So if you're wondering now, am I a highly sensitive person? Let's talk about that. Maybe you've heard your family members say, oh my gosh, get over it already. You're too sensitive. Or it's really not that serious for you to be crying. Or what's wrong with you? You just seem to be responding emotionally to everything. If you've heard that before, you may fall into this category. Some signs of highly sensitive people is they withdraw often. They often get exhausted when they're dealing with other people's emotions. They're very jumpy. And these are just a few signs that you could be a highly sensitive person. They also may have less pain tolerance. The more I started to review and understand highly sensitive people, the more I started to question where in my life that fit. I remember when I was working at a school building and they'd blow the whistle at recess for the children to come in. I jumped every time. Even though I knew that the whistle was coming, it would always startle me. And my staff members thought it was hilarious and they'd continue to do it. And eventually I began to think it was funny too, but it really scared me for a long time. Highly sensitive people abhor violence. They absolutely hate it. It's very difficult for me to watch shows such as Criminal Minds because I think about it over and over and I perseverate on it and I think about all of the bad things. Pain tolerance. I think about one time when I got a filling and they numbed me and I wasn't numb. I could feel the entire thing. And the dentist couldn't understand why I was so sensitive. Research confirms that highly sensitive people have a nervous system that's actually really sensitive. That's why their pain tolerance is less. That's why they're more jumpy and easily startled. That's why they can wear other people's emotions as their own. It can be difficult being a highly sensitive person because for a long time, I convinced myself that something was wrong with me. Why couldn't I just be like everyone else? And that's one of the most exhausting things about being a highly sensitive person is that you're constantly trying to figure out who you are and why you can't be like everyone else. I'm here to tell you that there's nothing wrong with you. It's just the way you're wired. The truth is, you may pick up on other things that other people don't, on subtle cues or emotional cues. And while some people may consider that being something wrong, it allows you to be supportive to other people. It allows you to protect yourself if you know that there's an environment or a situation that you don't need to be in. The more you learn about yourself and understand what it is being an HSP, the more you're able to help yourself. At the same time, it may be difficult trying to explain this and get support from your loved ones. They may not understand. They may say, just get over it. Or they may be supportive. The best thing that you can do for yourself is twofold. You can learn more about being an HSP and what that means and how it relates to various experiences you've had in your life. The second thing is the most important. As an HSP, you're taking on a lot of other people's energy. You're taking on a lot of stimuli, a lot of senses, a lot of sounds, and it's very overwhelming and it can really weigh on you. So the best thing that you can do for yourself is self-care. I preach about self-care on a regular basis, but I can't stress it enough as a highly sensitive person. If your self-care means that you need to walk away and meditate, do that. If your self-care means that you need an extra nap, or maybe you need to put on an eye mask and just lay in your bed but not do anything. Sometimes your self-care means you need to leave certain places that trigger smells or startle you or make you feel unsettled. That's okay. the best thing you can do on this journey is learn more about who you are and how to support yourself and take care of yourself. I hope that you understand that being an HSP is not a curse. In fact, it's a blessing. Sometimes our biggest challenges can be our biggest blessings at the same time. So allow yourself to embrace that truth. If you know someone who's struggling with maybe sensitivity or wondering if they're a highly sensitive person, or maybe you think that relates to another person, feel free to share the video. Also, feel free if you have questions about what it means to be an HSP to comment below. And make sure you hit like and subscribe. And until next time, I'll chat with you guys later. Bye.